So we're 11:21 on Friday, October 11th, 2024. Someone sleeping there. It's good that I got myself out. I'm off to the gym. It's my only day to work out before another 2 days of work. I just finished 2 days of work, and I planned it that way. I've done other videos where I was like, I'm glad that I have more contracts. I haven't gotten paid yet because I have to run after them for the money. What's that called? Advocating for yourself. So, but I got up naturally at 7 something. I went to bed at 10 something. And, you know, it was a bit groggy, but it was like, okay. So then started, you know, my routine, minoxidilling my hair. Yesterday was a good day at work. So I guess I was rolling on that. It was fun because people finished early. People were participating, except for one person who had to stay after because he had another part of the course to do. And then I was like, he doesn't even look interested, and I'm over it. So ended it with the rest of the people. I'll do a one-person class if, you know, the person is interested and we're talking. He was not interested. He even said he wanted to leave. I'm like, okay. So, but that's first aid courses, you know, people are kind of forced into it. It's an inconvenience for people. Some people are interested. And the rest of the people were great. There's one guy who, the day before, I had to let him go because he didn't finish the prerequisite. And he came back, and it was fun. It was fun. So that's good. Not all days are like that, of course. So then, back to the day. You know, minoxidilling my hair. Doing everything. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna leave early. It was like 8 something, 9 something. And I'm like, I made myself food to eat, I ate. And I was like, okay, put the, I started instead of using oils initially, I start back to using conditioner. So it's start with conditioner and then let that dry. It's been like over a year I haven't used, you know, conditioner. I have bottles because I know I'll change my mind every now and then. So I started doing that. And then let that dry a bit, do everything I need to do. And then I used a bit of topic or enhancements, as they say, for the front. And it wasn't working. And now thinking about that now, it's like, okay, what's the plan? But then I was like, and this is about 30 minutes ago, or even 45 minutes ago, but I was like, now I'm like, I have another bottle. Maybe I should start that because it was, the other one's like the last eighth. Maybe the pump doesn't, because it's with a pump, it probably doesn't pick it up. But I also have a plan B, which it might be a sign to do that, is I have eyebrow pencils. So we'll see. So initially I got on and I was like, okay, stop here. I had to use the clinics to remove things, and I removed already the sunscreen, and I had to put it on with a spray just to kind of
vois comment quelque chose de différent. Moi-même, par exemple.
Just to kind of, satisfy my dysphoria, you know what I mean? The panic that's starting to come. Not panic, but anxiety. I was good the past few days. But then also, okay, I was like, stop it there. But then I'm like, okay, I want to feel like I accomplished something with my checklist I'm doing. I putting it more in my Google Calendar now. Less in my bullet journal. I oscillate, so it's good to have 2 or 3 options in case one fails, but not 1,000 options. Well, so I decided to work on my CPR Excel, the one column. So as I do one step, I add it to that event, done or not done. Like a way to track it also, just quick, because I don't get to it all the time. But like each big task has little mini ones. So I'm checking it with the bank statement, and it's all fine. And then I'm like, oh, but I know I bought stuff with cash and stuff. Maybe I didn't note it. Maybe I didn't take it away from that account because there's no proof that I took money out of that account to put into another one to account for the fact that I paid cash for something or like whatever. So I have to go through my 2024 bills. So at least it sparks memories in me. So I noted that. So that was okay. Then, brush my teeth and all that stuff. And then I went back to the hair. I was like, give it another try. So I used the eyebrow pencil, so it's good. Like where my part is, I have a triangle that with the conditioner, it looks completely bald, even though it's fine hairs. It's thinner, but it's been like that since forever. And the fibers would work. And I didn't come up with the thing that, okay, maybe I should just use the new container, see if the pump works, and then add the remaining from the other one to the new one when it gets emptier, Or I can go to a beauty supply and pick a different one up. Maybe it's a sign to try another one. In the interim, while I find time to order some more Topic, which is the one I use. Because I haven't ordered in a few years because I don't need that much. So there's that. But then I'm like, oh, maybe I should get some more eyebrow pencils and work on that because it does look nice, but it doesn't look. It might be a little much. You know what I mean? But this is in the interim. I have the same problem when I do sunscreens and sunscreen with color in it. I bought one at Walmart from the same company, Marcel, and it was really good. I didn't put it on today because I have another bottle from another product of theirs that would cause me allergic reactions. But now I'm okay. It's probably the type of sunscreen that's in it that causes that. But now I'm okay. I'm still using that up. It's a pump, but I have to kind of shake out the extra. But that new one is like, that's the best one so far. So before that, all that, I had worked on my workout plan. That's another issue. It's like, okay, I only have one day to do as much as I can, but I need to work on my shoulders because I didn't do it on the day I was working where I thought was ending early, which was 2 days ago, which I ended up not ending that early. And I didn't want to run myself into the ground. So I said, okay, only on the days off I'll work out. But now it's like, okay, I have so much I need to do. So I'm going to have to play it by ear and accept that I'm not going to complete everything, but I wrote out everything I need to do. I always do that 9 times out of 10. I have to be like, okay, what do I need to do? And then when I get there, depending on how much energy I have, can I go 3.5, 4 hours? It's like, that's too much pressure. So I can't think about that. Just do what I can. And I have my guide and then adapt it, and also hope that there's a good environment, but there might not be. So what do I do then? So as you can see, I start to catastrophize more and more and more. So, and I took one pre-workout, and I'm thinking of taking another one, but I'm already anxious. So I'm like, I don't know. So there's all these things that are coming into my head. So, yeah, tough. Oh, I finished off the laundry, just putting some clothes away into that closet. I do a bit at a time because there's extra steps now that I organize the top of my closet in a certain way. I have to remove clothes and then put them, the new ones underneath, and they have to be folded, but I have other stuff in front blocking it. So everything is like a micro task, and I just bring them all up in conjugate, like a conjugate weight program where you're doing two things at the same time, bringing them up at the same time. I can't do them in series, they have to be in parallel. So Cal Newport, forget about you. You know, yeah. So we'll see how I feel later, because as you know, if you haven't watched any other videos, my mood fluctuates throughout the day, depending on mostly external factors, but sometimes internal, like hunger and mood, and too much caffeine, or not enough, or not enough sleep, you know. That's it. Oh, and also yesterday it was a good class, but there were not enough equipment. It's like 99.9% of everything was taken. And Sunday I offered to teach a childcare class, and there's not enough babies. And I'm like, do I have to bring my baby? I only have one. You know, that's gonna be a problem. Not really, but but I kind of like the fact that we had enough babies to go around, but people took them all. I guess there's a lot of contracts at the same time, and I don't know, people took them to do classes elsewhere. No AEDs, there was just two old ones. It's like, I mean, granted, the one on Sunday is not, it's an in-house type of class, so it doesn't matter, but you know, it taps into all this that I'm talking about taps into my perfectionism, you know. So, good thing I got out. Here's the gym.